local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
And we just heard from 10 News' Alyssa Ray on the scene of what could have been a tornado last night. And that's just one of several reports over the past few days. This is all part of the same system that produced those tornadoes in Texas. That wild video we saw days ago of the guy who was in the pickup truck that got hit by the tornado and kept driving off. Also the same storm that produced tornadoes around New Orleans. Now what it's doing is producing some pretty wet snow in parts of Iowa, but then you see on the warmer side of it, rain continues along the coast. So for us here at home, we're kind of stuck in between and just getting some clouds left over from that. But fortunately for us, temperatures have recovered. A lot of us in the 60s with the exception of the mountains in the 50s. Future trackers showing maybe a few showers developing, especially as you get closer to Interstate 81 or the Blue Ridge Parkway. That being the case between about 3 and 9 p.m. Now, we don't really have the ingredients at play today that we had yesterday to produce any kind of severe weather, but there could certainly be a few rumbles of thunder embedded within a few isolated showers. Now, there we are at 9 p.m., and that's out of our viewing area. The rest of the night looking pretty calm with a clear to at times partly cloudy sky as you get that southwest flow continuing to bring in some clouds. But for tonight, noticeably cooler by tomorrow morning than what we woke up to earlier this morning. For instance, Floyd at about 38 degrees, Blacksburg at about 40. And there, look at that line from South Boston to Alta Vista to Bedford to Covington at about 44 first thing tomorrow morning. So we'll start with some calm winds, but that's going to change a little bit as we progress throughout the day. Notice especially in the yellow bar there, that's your wind gusts ranging between about 20 and 30 miles per hour, and eventually some cooler air catching up. So your high temperature in Pulaski and Blacksburg tomorrow only 52, whereas Bedford's at about 62 and Covington smack dab in the middle at about 55 degrees. And that really just a preview for what we expect over the course of the weekend. High pressure over the western U.S. is going to keep the warm air locked there, but you see that clockwise flow around high pressure coming in out of the northwest, and so that's going to be some of the colder air that piles in for Saturday and for Sunday. In fact, piling up on some of those west-facing slopes. There you see Snowshoe could be looking at several inches of snow. We could see a scattering of flurries and snow showers outside the mountains, but this is going to be the main thing here in the center part of your screen. Wind gusts occasionally 30 to 50 miles per hour on Saturday, and then the right-hand side of your screen showing what that cold and wind does for the wind chill. A lot of us waking up Sunday morning with wind chills in the 20s and 30s. So the extended forecast here showing that gradual decline in temperatures. In fact, your highs Saturday and Sunday only in the 40s and 50s. So March indeed going out like a lion there, especially when you factor in the wind. Temperatures near or below freezing by Monday morning. So if you have any plants, cover them up, bring them inside. You guys know what to do. Temperatures low to mid 50s for highs Monday and Tuesday, and the possibility that we start to see things warming up a little bit as we head into the middle of next week. But just a reminder that, the average last freeze in this area is mid to late April. So even though the calendar may be reading spring, and we've been spoiled with that over the past several weeks, nice